You don't earn the title of Indy's oldest bar without having a hand in history.
Downtown Indy's Slippery Noodle Inn has had plenty of patrons since 1850. Some are household names, from musicians to Hollywood stars, even some mobsters. But one of its most historic distinctions lies beneath the surface, as a place, a safe haven for guests whose names we'll never know as they pass through on the Underground Railroad.
Jalea Brooks explores that history tonight.
You'll still see its original name on the outside of the building. The Slippery Noodle Inn, first the Tremont House, and down in the basement.
This could have been used with hiding spots as well.
Another space, preserved as it was, when it helped freedom seekers on the Underground Railroad.
So this is one of our other underground tunnels that dumped into the basement here. So as you can see, there's still an opening there.
Yeah. Sean Lothridge is a new co-owner of the inn.
Is it a tiny compartment because it's collapsed, or is that just the size of a lot of these tunnels at the time?
I'm assuming it's because it was collapsed. I can't imagine that's the size of the tunnel when it was active. Probably wasn't much bigger than that.
The Underground Railroad was actually not a series of underground tunnels. It was mostly a network of people secretly helping freedom seekers however they could. But here, these tunnels are believed to be a vessel for those fleeing further north.
From what we understand, in the early 1900s, they collapsed a lot of those tunnels that connected downtown Indianapolis, so that's when we think this got collapsed in.
The Slippery Noodle is in the National Register of Historic Places, but for its spot in downtown's wholesale district, a stop by Indiana Landmarks, where Calvin Wynn explains it can be hard to prove many stops on the route to freedom.
Which is a lot of fun. And for good reason, because with the Underground Railroad, you didn't really want to go out advertising these things.
Both then and now.
But there are kind of clues to key you in on if it was a station or not. One part is physical evidence, or looking at its position within the city. So for example, the Slippery Noodle Inn is right next to Union Station. And so ironically, enslaved people could have fled to Indianapolis or away from Indianapolis via that physical railroad.
And it doesn't take a historical marker to keep preserving and sharing that history. In Indianapolis, Jalea Brooks, 13 News.
The Slippery Noodle does offer public tours more often in the fall.
That's right, but if you go, there are some longtime workers that will gladly share more about the building's history and give small tours upon request.